What's going on, everybody? Kennybombx is in the building, and we are just over 1 month away from T1000 being released in Mortal Kombat 1. And I know a lot of people don't think Kombat Pack 3 is going to happen, but we got the words from Ed Boon himself. We are excited to keep trucking forward with future DLC. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like more than one character to me. So starting today, we will be talking about Kombat Pack 3 and a possible 2025 story expansion. Where could these characters be headed if and when we continue in Liu Kang's new universe? But we're going to start off with the 6 characters I want to see added in Kombat Pack 3. Let's get right into it. But first, don't forget to drop a like on this video, especially if you want to see me continue with videos like this, and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates on Mortal Kombat 1. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Alright, so who should be our 6 characters added in Kombat Pack 3? As stated in the intro, I don't want just a character pack. I want a story expansion. Next year could be the year we get the next game from Netherrealm Studios, and it might not be a Mortal Kombat game. If that's the case, I would like to see a story expansion drop every year as we lead into Mortal Kombat 13. With that being said, as we saw with Chaos Reigns, the characters in these combat packs usually play a big part in the story, so it has to make sense. But let's go ahead and reveal the first character I want to see added in Kombat Pack 3. And this is not the character I want to see added the most. These will be revealed in no particular order, but the first one I have here is Nightwolf. Now, I wasn't necessarily bummed out when Nightwolf didn't make it on the base roster, but he is definitely one of our classic characters from the arcade era. Super Nintendo era, if you ask me. We got animalities back in Mortal Kombat 1, and for some reason, Nightwolf is nowhere to be found. But I think Nightwolf could be a great character in this universe. I would like to see him introduced as a young man. A young Nightwolf who just got the mantle and he's trying to figure it out. Maybe, I don't know, they need another tool to take on General Shao, who is a beast trying to take over Outworld. So Liu Kang brings in Nightwolf to teach the Earthrealm warriors how to channel their inner animalities. Finally, making these things canon. Sounds kind of crazy, but hey, this is Mortal Kombat we're talking about here. We're jumping through different realms, so anything can happen. But the scary thing about Nightwolf is there has been talk about passing the mantle onto a woman. Now, we have seen a few characters gender swapped already, and people aren't taking too kindly to them. So if the plan is to gender swap Nightwolf, I'm not sure if they pivot or if they stand on business. Personally, I'm open for the change as long as it works and it makes sense, but I would rather just see Nightwolf, much like they did Raiden, as a young man, and I think that would freshen up the character enough. But let's go ahead and move on to the second character I want to see added to this story and to this game in Kombat Pack 3. And this might be the character I want to see added more than anybody else. That character is Sonya Rebecca Blade. It's not even her middle name. I just made it up. But how did Sonya miss her spot in Mortal Kombat 1? She was literally the only woman in Mortal Kombat 1. And you killed her in Mortal Kombat 11, so you gotta bring her back in the next game. But Sonya missed her spot completely. But it's not all bad, because I do believe they're saving her for a big spot, and when she does show up, she's gonna get a pretty good spotlight on her. Now, what's kind of being hinted and where it looks like they're going is with the storyline where General Shao's trying to take over Outworld. I don't know if we get there in a story expansion or if we get there for Mortal Kombat 13, but whenever that happens, I think Liu Kang kind of realizes that without the full strength of the Lin Kuei, Earthrealm's warriors are not enough to stop General Shao, especially if he tried to replace Sub-Zero with smoke. At that point, the team's going to be even weaker than it was without the extra man. But Liu Kang realizes he needs to call in the special reinforcements, and those special reinforcements will be the Special Forces. You send Sonya Blade to Outworld and have her fight alongside Earthrealm's warriors to take down General Shao and his minions. They should call the next game Mortal Kombat Insurrection. Gives me Deception vibes. But before we get off Sonya, her middle name is apparently Amanda, not Rebecca. Let's move on. The next one we got here. Now this one could be quite interesting. It is Cabal. Love Cabal's moveset, and I love Cabal with the mask on. The scary part is, what if we get Cabal as a human and he doesn't get damaged until later on in the game? And then it turns out like Havoc did. And then he's the boss in the next story expansion. Just playing. Hopefully they don't do that. But of course we gotta see Cabal as a human first, because we gotta get to the roots of the situation to find out what happened. And hopefully when it happens like it did in Mortal Kombat 9 and we see Kentaro straight up burn this man to a crisp. But when it comes to characters, Cabal is definitely one who's iconic. He's got one of the best designs in Mortal Kombat history. I'm just not a big fan of human Cabal. We saw too much of him as a human in Mortal Kombat 11, and I think that just takes away from the character. I like him being one of our more scary Mortal Kombat characters, so yes, show him as a human, but turn him into like an evil, dark, grungy, crazy villain whenever he gets burnt up. And I know some people won't like it, but I wouldn't be mad if they completely changed the character. Make him General Shao's right-hand man, because Reiko's gonna die. I don't know if Onaga's really gonna be the one to kill him, but somebody's gonna kill Reiko, ladies and gentlemen. And I think Cabal as a nasty, evil, Joker-like villain could be a good replacement for him, because you could put this character in a position where people actually take him serious. We gotta do some repairing to General Shao as well. But let's go ahead and see who we got in here up next. You gotta have Kano, right? Now, Kano, I was never a big fan of. I thought he was great in the 2021 movie, and I also thought he was great in Mortal Kombat 11, but before that, I wasn't a big fan. So with Kano coming back, for one, the Kano stuff, you gotta drop it. Kano has got to be a nasty man like he was in Mortal Kombat 11, and he's gotta be there somehow working with General Shao as well. Maybe you just change it where Kano is actually from Outworld. Oh, that would be a pretty big shakeup, right? But hey, look how they changed the origins of Reptile and Baraka. You could have Kano and Cabal in Outworld running the Black Dragon. They find out what General Shao's trying to do. They believe in the cause and they team up with him. This kind of gives you the way to get to the Kano and Sonya rivalry as well, because when she comes into Outworld to take down General Shao and his minions, Kano is one of them. And I don't know, maybe Sonya kicks him in the side of the head and knocks his eyeball out. Now Shang Tsung has to build this metal replacement thing for him. I don't know. Havoc is Daru now, y'all. Anything can happen, so you better be prepared. Let's go ahead and see who we got fifth on this board. That is Countess Jade. Now, I have no idea how Jade is going to fit into this story. I'm just hoping it's far away from a Kotal Khan if he pops up, because I did not like that stuff. I thought Kotal Khan was a great character in Mortal Kombat X, but after playing through the story in Mortal Kombat 11, that's who we don't care about. They cooked him, totally castrated the man, but big shouts out to him and big shouts out to Jade. This is probably the character people have been clamoring for the most since Mortal Kombat 1 came out, and we still haven't seen her on the roster, so I don't see Mortal Kombat 1 ending without Jade getting her spot. How does she fit in the story? Again, I can't tell y'all what this woman's going to be doing, but I think she definitely makes it in there. So there y'all have it. The top 5 characters I would like to see added to Mortal Kombat 1 in 2025. But Kennybombx, you said you'd give us 6. Where's that 6th character? Well, I did bring a 6th character for you. But a lot of you guys aren't going to like him, because character number 6 is Michael Myers. A lot of people say, why do we have to get guest characters in these Mortal Kombat games? Nobody cares about them. Just give us Mortal Kombat characters. But y'all got to look at those numbers on YouTube. Even Conan the Barbarian got like 1.7 million views, where Noob Saibot is still under 1 million. This is one of the most popular characters in Mortal Kombat, and while he showed up in Liu Kang's universe way too early, there's absolutely no reason for Conan the Barbarian to have almost triple the views he got on his video. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but guest characters bring in eyeballs, so they're gonna happen. And Michael Myers is one that needs to happen. But let me know what y'all think. Whether it's 3 Mortal Kombat characters and 3 guest characters, 4 Mortal Kombat characters and 2 guest characters, or straight up 6 Mortal Kombat characters. Who would y'all like to see added in Kombat Pack 3? Let me know in the comment section. But thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it. If you want more videos like this, I need y'all to drop that like to let me know. Otherwise, I don't know what y'all want me to do. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.